Well, many of you know that we at TV5 this week were personally affected by the tough economic conditions our country is facing right now. 7 of our friends and colleagues were laid off earlier this week. And on behalf of all of my coworkers, we'd like to say that we are going to miss them all. Some of them were veterans of the station for more than 20 years. But we understand that you, our viewers, have deeper connections with the people who were in front of the camera. Reporter Susan Farley and the man who sat next to me at this desk, Craig Colson. We hope that you can understand that this has been an emotional and confusing experience for Craig and Susan, for our other friends who have left as well, for all of us. We will always care about our friends. Our hearts go out to them and their families, and we wish them well. And Tim and Greg, on a personal note, I worked with Craig for 9 years and not only shared this news desk, but an office with him. And what can I say, but I'm going to miss him. You know, in 9 years, you don't just become coworkers, you become true friends. And take it away, guys.
His first day was in 1985. He came out with another shooter, and he wanted to shoot some video. And I said to the other shooter who was training him, I said, "Don't let him shoot. I'd like this to be really good video." Turns out that Craig, in a lot of capacities, he was the best shooter.
Proficient. Yeah.
That I've seen ever here. I don't want to slam our photographers, but he was very good at everything he did.
Yeah.
As a news anchor, as a writer, as a coworker, as a tutor for a lot of young employees over the years.
Exactly. That's what I was going to chime in and say. My first, year here was really hard. Being in front of the camera for the first time, and especially the 10 o'clock news, which is mainly my responsibility. He was the guy that you're doing great, you're doing great. Even though I knew I was terrible sometimes, it's like, oh, you're making progress. And I mean, I've learned a lot of stuff from him. And, it's sad. It really is.
I can't imagine what this place is going to be like without him. But also, we can't forget about Susan Farley and the number of people, the 5 other employees who worked behind the scenes, who were great people, and we would not be here without them. So we want to pay tribute to them and thank them for their service, and as we said, wish them all the best. And we've been reporting about these economic conditions, and I think it's a reminder that every time we report on a layoff, there are real people and there are real faces behind every one of them. Have a good night.